They're always full of good rewards, right? Bag of rations and a life stone. That's literally it. Money, you know the drill now. Good, good. Out we go, just ransacking this place. The whole economy of Gladstone is just going to go through the floor, all because of us. Just stealing everyone's supplies. We can go in here. And as far as I know, there's a secret right there that we can do. And that just lifts up this box right here, which lets us sneak down into another hidden area. Just like that. With another chest inside. We are owning this, apart from that one place where we didn't own it. Some more armour that we have no room for. What shall I get rid of? Let's get rid of the stone cube. Throw it. It just explodes into things. It actually spawns a load of termite pillars that just act as a defensive wall. They don't do anything other than that. They explode when they're destroyed, so they can do a bit of damage as well, but other than that, stone cube really isn't too much to write home about. So, with that being said, more barrels to just absolutely take apart, some money as well. We can go up in there, so we're going to go and do that now. Well, in theory we can get over there. I'm just going to say we can, in theory, get into all these windows now after that first one. First one? Third one, wherever it was, at level 14. And this gives us a Summon Lesser Imp spell, which is quite alright. Look at all this stuff we've got to deal with. We can summon an imp. There's absolutely no harm in doing that. Let's just summon him in now. He's not going to be happy about it.
Hey, what'd you call me for?
So he's going to fight monsters for us if we summon him in. When there's things to fight, he will fight them. Don't seek a hand weapon for my use, Cyrus, because actually we'll try and use the imp in a battle. Why not? Yeah, don't seek a weapon for my use, Cyrus, because at the moment I have absolutely no room for anything else. Let's find a good target to train our imp on. There's another trough right there, and we'll go back around that way later on. Round here, hey, here he is. Go, imp! So the imp lasts for a certain amount of damage before just despawning.
Put them around back. What? Put them around back. If my wife sees them up here, she'll kill me.
Put what? I don't understand.
Aren't you Carlo?
Sorry, wrong house.
Never mind.
Nothing, dear. Go back to sleep.
Something going on there. Don't know what's going on. That's okay. It's not important for us. We can skulk around here. Actually, do you know what I need to do? I need to sell some of this stuff before we carry on, because there are more items to ascertain. To pick up. To obtain. That's the phrase. And there's only one man for the job. And that is Mojo the Pawnbroker. Because I need to really empty my pockets. So let's go and say hello. And we'll get down to the Bacchanal music, which everybody loves. Oh, hi, didn't see you there.
What's up, Mojo? How's business?
You know, same old stuff. Sure, we'll buy that.
So we're going to sell all of the food as a priority, because the food just...
Sure, we'll buy that.
You know what? We're used to all this. I'll see you when we're done. There we go. That's all cleared up nicely. Keeping some stuff for later on. Will Jaden take anything he wouldn't?
Come on in.
No, nothing here. Could take the Mask of Shadows, but we'll deal with that later. We don't need it right now. Okay, some more things to break, some more chests to find, more items to obtain, and then some more things to sell on to Mojo, or anyone else who has the appropriate level of domestic ability. So, first of all, we're just going to pop in here. Seeing as how we're round this way, we may as well just crack onwards, right? No point in going away to come back. That's the Willy Wonka way of thinking. Can't get out backwards, you've got to go forwards to go back, right? No, makes no sense. Ain't gonna bother with that. We're just gonna go forwards. Didn't mean to stab that box, but it's okay. Anything else? There's a bag of food for me. Ah, soundtrack to this game is amazing. Composed by none other than Frank Klepacki himself, the same guy responsible for the Command and Conquer soundtracks. I also believe Frank Klepacki has various cameos in cutscenes in Westwood video games as well. As does, in fact, I think some of the characters in this game actually have cameos, like character actors, I should say, have cameos in various other Command and Conquer games and things like that too. So there's some trivia for you. Also, fun fact, you can actually go fishing here. You just need to be in a place where fish spawn, like right there. If I hadn't fallen off the dock, we could have easily have demonstrated fishing. And oh, damn it, too slow. It's okay then. We know roughly whereabouts they are. There we go, got one. This is a brook flounder. And I remember the save game. Right, the name I gave this save game was the Brook Flounder Founder. Just because I was like, hey, that rhymes. Bag of rotted meat can cause poison. Rock. A rock can be used as both a melee or missile weapon. It's quite a nice rock, really. Closer inspection reveals that this is most definitely a rock. I am glad to have been able to deduce that. So I'm just going to do all those. I don't like the flashing and stuff. Blah, blah, de blah, de blah, de blah. All that sort of nonsense. Right, let's go in hither. We shan't dither, because this is taking an awfully long time. It is, however, a big old town. Another bag of rations. I don't need feeding. I can heal myself. Copper is literally so full at the moment. He's like, I have no more room for anything. It's like, I have no room for food in my bag, and I have no room for food in my stomach. Which is kind of like a bag, if you think about it. In a certain way. Hey, let me up there. Thank you. Danke, as they say in other places. Oh, I failed! Well, we can open that to open the gate, but... Is it any surprise that I failed, given how much luck we've had with the parkour in this game today? It's probably no wonder. Which is bad news, because there's quite a lot of parkour later on in the game. That'll do, that'll do. Right, now we need to just break into here. Nice. Crank that open. And what do we got? That looks like a Coco's cap and a dagger. And a dagger. Dagger, dagger. Who remembers that Swagger Jagger song? That was awful. That was an awful piece of music. In fact, I would hesitate to even refer to it as that. There's a Guardian Orb right there, just chilling. And then people leave all sorts of expensive stuff just lying around in barrels. Like beer. It's expensive. Comes in a barrel. Oh, bartender humour. You know. You know. There's some money. Let's get out of here. Okay. Now, actually, let's go this way. This way brings us around quite nicely. So, back over this way we have the tavern, which we still need to pop in and speak to people about. But we're going to do that in a little while. First of all, we're just going to run into here. And what do you got for me? Level 12. Simples. Absolutely no drama. I don't want your drama. Was that Black Eyed Peas? Was it Fergie? I don't know. Same person in it, really. And Black Eyed Peas was basically just like a duo. It was Fergie and will.i.am featuring the others. It's essentially the Black Eyed Peas. Am I not wrong, or am I incorrect?
Very nice.
I don't know. Oh, well he didn't seem too bothered about that, but it seemed rather unusual. I'm gonna take the daggers. I'm gonna sell everything at some point anyway. So back to where we left off, which was over here. More barrels. This is I mean, there's going to be nothing left. We are not only breaking all of the food containers in the town, we are then taking all of the food as well, selling it back to the town. It's actually a pretty decent like money-making strategy we got going on here, as evidenced by the fact that we are now on 16,000 crowns. That's pretty impressive. There's a Vel's fruit. We'll have that. And an iron shield just chilling inside that barrel. I don't know how. Maybe the shield's collapsible or something. Now, this is another... Okay, well, I'll finish that sentence when I stop sucking, because it's the first time that's happened, ever. So, this is another notoriously tough window to get into, as evidenced by the fact that I can't even get aligned with the frickin' thing. So, let's try one more time. Who is that? Oh, for goodness sake. Like, what do you want from me here, game? I am literally limited by modern technology. I am limited by the fact that my keyboard is too advanced to allow this kind of complex parkour to happen. The keyboard is preventing me from holding down enough buttons to make it to where I need to be. What? This is sad. This is sad. Oh man, I can literally feel myself weeping. There are tears streaming right down my face. Let me up. Oh, please don't be like that. I mean, I can pick the lock from here. So we could just send Cyrus to go and get it. Nope, Cyrus is confused by random openings. So although we can pick the lock from here, we've still got to do a lot of the donkey work ourselves. Screw it. I'm sure there's something totally unvaluable and pointless up there anyway. But yeah, there's another chest up there, so feel free to get the game yourself and have a look if you can be bothered with that. There's a button here that we can press and open up this door to get into here, which gives us a lesser shield spell. Just in case you wanted another spell. There we are. Someone's a little spell shield to protect us from damage for a little while. And now we have this little section over here. There's normally tons of bandits here. There they all are. Wow, there is a lot. Let's just take them all out. None of them care. How many is this? 5? Oh my goodness me. Wow, let's load up on all the goods here. Is that all of them? Yeah, I think we looted them all. God knows there was enough of them to loot. And that... Oh, look, another dagger. Because I haven't got any of those. Smashing. All the grates in the floor lead down to various points in the sewers underneath the town that we used to get towards the Bacchanal. The Thieves Guild. Okay, this is pretty much the last little bit. There's a couple of pieces down in the cellar, down in the sewers. So that's more or less it, though. And we've got this crate right here that we're going to use to hop over to here with a little bit more success than that. Please, copper. Throw an R and an A in there, and you've got something that more accurately describes your jumping ability in relation to an elephant. Essentially saying that copper can't jump very well and that elephants do a better job of it. It's the family-friendly version anyway. Okay, there's that, and there's visual glitch, and then there's the last shelf. Perfect. Nope, no blow, no blow. Steel Panther song, I'm sure. Pick it. Might also be a Steel Panther song. Level 5, what have we got for me? A biscuit and a lore stone. Let's use it on the healing scroll, because that's exactly what I'm about to pick up. Funny that. Okay, anything else for me here? Some barrels. We're expecting the barrels now. And lastly, but by no means leastly, bag of rations. Another chest right there. And that more or less concludes the secrets for the upper town. the whole town that's actually the lower Gladstone. Why do they call it upper? I don't know. The last thing remaining, other than the sewers, is the Blue Deer Inn, where Copper
Excuse me, sir.
has
I'd
a
like to
room.
get into my room.
Oh, you ain't got a room here, boy.
While they're chatting,
No room.
you can help yourself to
I've
some
been
money
living
up
there
there
for over a year. Where's your memory?
Where's your rent, Copper?
and some money
You're
under there.
overdue 3 days
completely
ago. You said you'd get
unhindered.
some money from your father. I take it he died before you got any money out of him. Didn't have his purse on him?
I did not say I was getting money from my father. I said I was going to ask for a job. I'm going to ask my uncle now, but he's away. Please be patient a bit longer.
If and then you cannot pay me for all past and current rents due, then I have the pleasure of evicting you. Personally, I don't hold with them that believe you're related to the Legreys. I think King Richard will not continue to tolerate you for long now that his brother is dead neither.
So this guy's a bit of a douche, but we owe him rent, and we can pay him his rent with the money we have just stolen off of his bookshelves. So, screw you, loser. We can get into our hotel room now.
Home sweet home.
Small, and it smells bad.
Which comes with a whole heap of items, including an ancient stone and a force pod, and we're hungry. Eat those. We have a mana cluster, which gives us a free casting of a spell, a champion stone, eat that, and an acid
feel so
sac
much
and some
stronger.
poison paint, and a pyropod, believe it or not. All this junk here, like, just cave aloe, eat, rat meat, just eat it, Copper. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. You know, all that jargon and nonsense and stuff. Right, that's that. Oh, we need to visit the tavern. Okay, we're going to go to the tavern and then down into the sewers. Then we're going to head back up to the woods and crack on
Thought there was something in that
with
pocket.
some plot. Let's kill them for their money. That's not money. It just tastes funny. Here's the tavern. Let's go and chat with people. So we got Maury, who's probably not going to have anything to say to us because
How was your trip, Copper? Do you have anything for me?
I've been busy.
You take my goods from me, agree to sell them, and then you just forget because you're too busy? What kind of scam are you running here, pal?
You're the one who started all this. I'll get your money for you. Just be patient a little longer.
I've got about one more mug's worth of patience. Then I'm coming to look for you.
yeah, so Maury's pretty upset with us. I'm going to save just in case we wind him up anymore. It's fine. Once I find a mimic stone and get one of those myself, you'll have your money. This lady apparently knows us. She's the owner of the tavern.
Hey, Copper. I see you're in one piece. I heard you had an accident. You alright?
I suppose I'm okay.
Sorry about your dad, but good riddance to them brothers of yours.
I don't suppose any of them deserved it.
So, what's the deal? You still living at the Blue Deer? You gonna inherit your dad's place? You might just become king, you know.
No, and I'm not asking for any of this. My fondest desire is for my Uncle Richard to live a long and prosperous life. And maybe he'll get married and have children of his own. How about if I set the two of you up, Rosalinda? You could be my auntie.
You always did have a wild imagination, Copper.
And then
Sorry,
she's
Copper.
going to
I
do some
can't
dancing and
start the dance
stuff.
show now. I've got too much work to do.
So, fun fact as well, this is all of her tavern's takings. If we try and take it, then the entire tavern is going to turn against us. We have an orc here who is
Nothing in there to
basically
steal.
pretending not to be an orc.
Do you have a brother also in the Dark Army? You look very familiar to me.
How you know I in dark armies? Maybe I farmer.
Oh, yeah, right. Look, we all know you guys from the Dark Army come in here. And it's not a problem, as long as you behave and don't involve yourselves in espionage and so forth. Frankly, the idea that you think you're masquerading as a farmer is hilarious.
Okay, not farmer. And fisherman.
Cool. Good. Glad we had the chat. And this guy...
Oh, nothing in there to steal.
don't even know about this guy. This guy's just a waste of time, basically. Just for gits and shiggles, we're going to steal all of this lady's takings.
Hey guys, can I get a little help here? Not in my establishment.
we can just kill more or less everyone in one go. Can we stop the fight with this guy if we...
Everybody knows there's only two things you never want to do, son. Sneak up on a man while he's... I see your mama's little boy needs a spanking.
What? Ew. So he just had a long sword there. Orc guy has a big old orcish reaver. Mori had like a crossbow and a really ornate looking sword. And she had a dagger on them. There you go. That's all that's there to do for that. We're not going to actually take their money because there's not actually a great deal there, and we are more than capable of making our own money by selling everything that we find, and of course just killing all the locals anyway. So down to the Bacchanal one more time to do a load of selling, because we do need to empty out this inventory before we head back to the volcano world, because we will find some new items in there and we do want to take those with us because some of them will be very valuable indeed, and that will give us access to even more funds that we can use to get our ultimate rewards from the Droricle's caves. So,
what's up, Mojo? How's business?
I'll come back to Mojo. Actually, can we sell anything to Jaden for a bit more of a profit? We can. So she can have that, and an acid sack I have no use for. 4 daggers, we may as well take these off of my hands. 2 healing scrolls, you can have those because you'll pay a better price than what Mojo will, and all that usual gumph.
If you're selling, we're buying.
And that takes care of that. Mojo, Jojo! Okay, well that's cleared out enough room for us anyway. So let's just wander around the sewers. Fortunately, I don't think there's actually that much down here. I think we've only got the... Oh, hi! There are wharf rats down here now, which is good because they also have money. So we can just smash into that. There's a roach. No dealings with him. And if we pick this open, what have we got in here that I can see? There's a lore stone and a cave aloe. And another Coco's cap. Wow, and an ancient stone. That's cool. We'll use that straight away. Let's just check out the map for anything. So yeah, I think fortunately the sewers are quite short. There's not much for us to find or do down here. Well, we're not going to bother with Great Bow Shift for the wharf rats. We're just going to come in and... Oh, there was 2. We're just going to come straight in and slice and dice in all things. Nice. Cyrus appears to be stuck over at one of the sewer grates, which is concerning, but he's back now, apparently. We just saw him hover into view. I think like the sewers are pretty much there now. Yeah, like we're done. We're done. There's nothing more to find in the sewers really. This is over at the entrance, so we could make our way there, I guess. But yeah, okay, well... Oops, that's not the way. Well then, I guess it's time to wrap up an episode here. It's been a bit of a long one. Sorry about that. There's been a lot to do. The town of Lower Gladstone is very expensive. There is a lot to do and a lot to try and take in. But I feel like now we've gotten it all out of the way, we can get some focus on real progression now and actually get to a point where the plot begins to unravel ever so slightly. So, I would like to thank you all very much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then do feel free to leave a good old little thumbs up down in the corner there. And I will look forward to seeing you all next time. So, let's just quickly have a rummage around. Anything around this way in the sewers? Freaking Roach City. Okay. Wow, that was a lot. Oh, and it keeps growing. Wow. That's a lot. Okay, yep, that's it. Awesome. So, when we rejoin, I will probably be at the volcano ready to go in. So, that's where we're going to end up. See you all then. Bye!